Renewal and Unification, 61b. Some Foundational Premises of My Understanding of Existence. By Abdel Moumin Ibrahim Ahmed. I have observed that astronomy, astrology, and zodiac traditions appear to contain some element of obscure truth submerged beneath a vast ocean of myth and speculation. From my own personal experience, some of their observations and predictions occasionally seem to correspond with reality. Nevertheless, they remain imprecise, subjective, inconclusive, and often inconsistent with ordinary rational analysis, or perhaps they operate according to a different logic from that of empirical reasoning. It is important to distinguish between personal observation and scientific knowledge. Contemporary astrology has not been supported by strong scientific evidence demonstrating its ability to predict events or determine individual destinies, although many people report experiences they regard as meaningful coincidences or correspondences. Such phenomena therefore remain worthy of careful, methodical investigation without either exaggeration or outright dismissal. Ultimately, religion is concerned with the individual, especially with the individual's eternal destiny. Its primary purpose is to cultivate paradise within the human soul. Paradise and kingdom of God and salvation are, before anything else, inward states of consciousness and spiritual transformation. Many religious texts associate the kingdom of God first with the condition and purity of the heart rather than with a physical place. Faith, inner peace, love, tranquility, and spiritual harmony are presented as foundations of the life to come rather than merely its rewards. For this reason, every divine revelation begins by correcting humanity's understanding of God, of the self, and of the universe. A distorted worldview inevitably produces distorted behavior, whereas clarity of vision leads to the renewal of both individuals and societies. Genuine reform begins with the transformation of human beings before the construction of institutions. From this perspective, modern forms of group lectures, collective counseling, and community-based educational programs offered by psychologists, sociologists, human development specialists, and religious leaders represent some of the most effective means of organizing both knowledge and practice. They enable religion to engage constructively with the needs and challenges of contemporary humanity. Within such gatherings, individuals, families, and, according to certain spiritual traditions, even ancestors in the spiritual world may receive profound spiritual and psychological healing. Places of worship thus become centers for nurturing and restoring the human person through meditation, remembrance of God, prayer, preaching, sacred music, learning, rhythmic physical movement, personal care, fellowship, and the cultivation of meaningful human relationships that open hearts to one another. Actually, numerous studies in psychology indicate that belonging to a supportive community, engaging in open dialogue, and receiving social support all contribute significantly to psychological well-being, resilience in the face of adversity, and the reduction of loneliness. Religious institutions can therefore play important educational and therapeutic roles alongside their spiritual mission. From this perspective, the most effective politics begins at the level of the individual. Local politics should first seek to resolve the problems of individuals and families in order to promote genuine happiness, regardless of financial, social, or political circumstances. Such personal transformation ultimately contributes to addressing broader political and economic challenges within society. The individual and the family constitute the fundamental building blocks of society, the nation, and the state. Consequently, genuine reform proceeds from the individual to the family, then to the local community, the city, the nation, the region, and finally the world. Every lasting political transformation begins locally. Even within education, research has consistently demonstrated that small group learning, connected with feelings, is among the most effective methods for acquiring knowledge, deepening understanding, and encouraging intellectual development. The same principle applies to workshops and increasingly to modern places of worship. In these reflections, I have sought to present an integrated vision that brings together religion, philosophy, science, and human experience within a single framework. It views the human being as simultaneously a physical, spiritual, and rational creature. The objective is not merely to construct an abstract metaphysical theory, but to develop a comprehensive understanding that enables people to interpret their existence, transform their lives, and prepare wisely for both this world and the life to come.